Are you a brick and mortar business owner that has put your blood, sweat, and tears into creating a storefront that lights you up and serves your clients really well, only to be frustrated that you're the best kept secret in town? If you're not hearing your new clients say, "I found you on Google," then you are in the right place. Welcome. My name is Melissa Rose. I'm a mom, a brick and mortar business owner, and your straight shooting visibility coach. I've cracked the SEO code to becoming the top choice on Google in my industry. And now I'm sharing the secrets on this podcast. Get ready for stories, fail-proof strategies, and practical tips to elevate your brick and mortar presence to the top choice on Google. Let's get real, because we're going to make your business the only option in town. Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Brick and Mortar Visibility, where we talk all things Google Business Profile, SEO, and being visible for your industry, being the only option in town. So glad you're here. So glad you're taking some time out to listen and learn and invest in you. Before we dive in, though, I'm just going to go down just a little bunny trail because I don't know, maybe you do this. You just take a little bit of time out of your day before you either start the day or end the day or before bed to scroll. And I just need to share with you somebody who I love. She just makes me laugh so hard because she delivers it so well. Colleen Landry Comedy. She is phenomenal, I think. She's just so dry and hysterical in how she delivers her content. And it makes me laugh every time, which brings me to your Google Business Profile. What? How? Here's the deal, you guys. People go to social media for entertainment. They want to be entertained. They want to get away from reality, get away from doing the job, getting away from their to-do list, to be entertained. And sometimes that entertainment is shopping. But most of it, no. They're just there to be entertained. Here's the deal. When people want your services, they are Googling you. And they're ready to buy because they need and want your services right now. So that brings me to your Google Business Profile. Do you have one? Is it optimized? Did your ears just glaze over and go, I don't know what you're talking about? Here's the deal. If you don't have your Google Business Profile claimed and optimized, you are missing out. We are heading into the busiest shopping season of the year, right? We're heading into that Black Friday weekend. We're heading into the holidays. Do you know that 59% of shoppers research a product before they buy? Are you one of those people? I am. I kind of look around. I kind of want to know what people are thinking before I invest my money. If you are not coming up on Google or have reviews, people don't know. So we need to make sure we are optimizing that. So if you don't have your Google Business Profile or you want to make sure it's optimized, please grab my free workshop. You can grab it by simply going to the link here in the show notes or go to Brick and Mortar Visibility. And if you click the Work With Me tab, it's right there, Google Workshop, completely free. It tells you exactly what to do. Here's the deal, y'all. You have to do the work. Okay, and that's where you need to set aside about 90 minutes of your time to actually get the work done. If you want to work with me and have that done for you, I have that option as well. But this is something, honestly, brick and mortar business owners and online business owners, don't think you're not included in this. Everybody needs to have a Google Business Profile, so please grab that free workshop. So this past weekend, I was going through my numbers, just kind of looking at things, seeing where I'm at. Do you guys realize we have about 6 weeks left of 2024? When I word it that way, I just kind of go, oh, wow, here we go, wow. And I want to ask you, do you ever feel stuck? Do you ever feel like, something's not working, or why isn't this working, or I've been doing this for a while, or maybe I should try something new? This past weekend, like I said, I was looking at my numbers and I was looking at years. Now, I've been in business for 16 years, so I have a spreadsheet where it just gives me really a snapshot of growth over the past 16 years. And there are some stellar years in there. There is some stellar years with 30% growth, 26% growth, 28% growth, and then there are some with really squeaky growth, all right? And it gave me cause to pause in the fact, like, what was I doing? What was going on? What was our world doing during those really good growth years? And that's something I want to remind all of us. No matter how long you've been in business, every week, month, year that you continue to do the work and continue to track, that's a key word there, pay attention, track, look at your numbers, is another example of proof. And I use this all the time. Proof, Melissa, you've been here before. You've gotten through this. Melissa, this is not new. Let's figure this out. How can we do this better? We've been here before. I say it a lot to myself. In the fact that we have proof of coming through it. So it's meant for me, we've done this before. Not a big deal. We can handle this. We've had harder things. We can do this. Every month you're in business. Every year you're in business. We have that. And then we can look back and see what was the common denominator. Now, for those of you that don't know, I have a dance studio, and I've had that dance studio for 16 years. On the big growth years, it happened to be, well, we moved into a new space. We actually tripled our space, and I added a renter, okay? And we added more class offerings, and the economy was really good. And I had a business coach, and I always have a business coach. And what else was I doing? I was consistent with my blog writing. I was consistent with email campaigns. What was going on? Oh, I was part of a mastermind, and I was part of a small group of people coming together to mastermind. So what is a mastermind? A mastermind is literally a group of people coming together to brainstorm, to help each other, to ask questions, to think about things, to get an opinion on a thought you've had. And I realized that on my biggest growth years, I was part of a mastermind. So why did it work? Well, first of all, it was small. It worked really well for my personality type. I'm an introvert. Went to a networking meeting this past week, and they said, for the last couple minutes, just stand up and shout out, give somebody a high five, like tell them what you loved about their services, products or services that you use. I wanted to jump up 3 different times, and I just couldn't do it because I'm an introvert. I'm not going to just jump up in front of a crowd and shout somebody out. That's not my nature. I'm going to leave you a Google review, or I'm going to send you a card, or I'm going to come up to you personally. For me, a mastermind really was a safe place. And that's another thing. It was safe, small, intimate, safe, knowing that the conversations that we were going to have in this group would not leave that group. And that was very important to me, because if you're going to have significant growth, there's some things that you got to just be very real and raw with. Let people see what's under the hood, so to speak, so that you can learn from it and grow. Another reason the mastermind worked was it was super intentional, meaning we met every other week. It was on the calendar. It was consistent. It was in person. It was timed. We honored each other's time. Nobody was late. We ended on time. There literally was a timer for how much time you had to share about your concern or problem. And if for some reason you needed more time, facilitator said, okay, your time is up. We'll come back to it if we have time at the end. And everybody honored each other's time. And that was so huge for me, because I have been in masterminds or accountability groups where somebody dominates the conversation for 45 minutes and you have an hour together. With the group that I was part of, this was not ever an issue, and therefore it worked really well. And then the other reason that it worked really well is because of the accountability. We all showed up every other week on time, shared, learned, strategized, and therefore you went back to your business, you went back home, and you worked on the problem, or you took what they had to say and then up-leveled it or came up with another idea and implemented it. So that way, when you came back to the group, you had something to show for it. And with high achievers, you don't want to be the one in the room where, oh yeah, I didn't do anything you did, we talked about last week. No, we all up-leveled. And that was so cool, because in the course of the 2 years that this big growth happened, not only for my business, it happened for everybody in the room. One of the ladies in the group, one of the first times we met, she said, I want to be $1 million business owner, and I want to have my own building. Within 2 years, she had that. It was incredible. And it was so fun to see all of us succeed. And you know this, when your business is humming, when things are happening, you walk taller. You're more confident. And guess what that confidence brings? More business, which then just propels everything. as long as you are having the systems and the team and the strategy to grow and keep going, you're going to be rocking. And that is why I am so passionate about an accountability group or a small mastermind. And that's why I want to talk today about my Level Up Mastermind. It is called Level Up Your Business, Your Life. You know that when your business is doing well, it not only affects just the business, it affects you, it affects your family, it affects the dynamic and energy with kids and relationships and team members and ripples out into the community. So where are you in your business? Are you humming? Are you doing really well? Well, maybe you want to consider a mastermind because you want to stay there and you want to keep growing. I don't want to say stay there, but you have that energy and you don't want to get stagnant. You don't want to get complacent because remember, the action we do today affects our business and our lives 60 to 90 days from now. Maybe you are crushing it, but you don't want to lose that momentum. A small group mastermind is perfect for you. Or what if you're things are crazy. They're just not working. I'm not sure where to go. I feel like I'm doing all the things, but clearly I'm not because things aren't working. A mastermind is perfect for you because you can get some ideas, some strategies, bounce off ideas, learn from other people. And that is probably one of my most favorite things is you can get idea from one person and then an idea from another person and then an idea from another person. And then you come up with your own idea based on what they said. It just propels the momentum further. And that's why it's such a great opportunity to take your business, no matter what level you're at, level it up so that you are walking taller and feeling so good about your business and therefore your life. So if you're interested in learning more about Level Up Your Business, Your Life, I'm going to give you a few highlights. Something that sets this mastermind apart is that I cater a 15-minute training for the people in the group. I'm not going to talk about team members if nobody on the mastermind has team members. We're going to talk about what is pertinent for you and for the group. So I come in and share my knowledge, my expertise based on 16 years of being in business. And then I open it up and we start around the room and everybody will have an equal amount of time to share their highs, their lows, what they want help with. And we all help each other. And that is where the magic happens. Now, as a business owner, my other passion is to make this super accessible to everybody. Level Up Your Business, Your Life meets once a month for 90 minutes. With Level Up, you get insider pricing on coaching calls if you want to work one-on-one. But it's a 3-month commitment, and the price tag is only $297. And then after 3 months, it's only $88. I wanted this to be super accessible for business owners who want to level up their business and their life by having some skin in the game that doesn't keep them up at night. So what are you going to do? What would your business look like in 60 to 90 days if you actually had the accountability to level up? Would it be working on those SEO rich blogs? Would it be hiring a team member? Would it be optimizing your Google business profile? What would it be? And only you can answer that. What will you feel like 60 to 90 days from now? Running a business is not a sprint. You all know that. It's a marathon. So why not link arms with other high achievers and receive the support and accountability that will level up your business and your life? I would love to be part of the journey with you. All right, everybody, have a great week. We'll see you here same time, same place next week. Peace. Bye-bye. Oh my goodness, you're still here. Awesome. You are my people. If you love today's podcast, please share it with a business bestie because you know what? All of us deserve to do better, be better, so we can be the only option in town for our industry. And if you haven't already, please consider leaving an honest rating and review either on the YouTube channel or Apple iTunes podcast or whatever platform you're listening to. This helps brick and mortar visibility get out to more business owners so that they can learn how to be the only option in town for the industry. Thanks so much, you guys. Have a great week. We'll see you here, same time, same place next week. Peace. Bye-bye.